let's get into it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share the video. If you'd like to contact me for personal reading, my email address as well as the prices are in the description box below as usual. Okay, so the cards that I come up with are the Five of Wands, Four of Pentacles. It is hot today. It is like 82. The Knight of Wands, the Six of Swords. Sorry about that. It's hot. Like there's sweat on my nose and stuff, a forehead. The Strength, Seven of Pentacles, the Magician, the Ace of Swords, right? The Knight of Swords, the Knight of Cups, excuse me, Nine of Cups, Chariot, Page of Swords, Ace of Cups, and last but not least, we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, after this reading, I am gonna go back to 10 cards, so it helps free me up, so that I can push out more content for all the zodiac signs, so y'all will get more content. Of course, the quality, of course, is always gonna remain this level and get better, but just so I can push out faster or more content at a faster pace, you know. But so what I'm seeing here for the Aries, hope y'all having not hope, but y'all better be having a great day. So the Five of Rods, Four of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, right? Six of Swords, Strength, right? Which is the entire top row. This is about how you Aries are starting to become a lot less interested in arguing and fighting and with other people. You're starting to disregard that. A lot of you Aries are starting to disregard that and be like, this is lame. I can't believe I used to do this when I was younger. Because, you know, Aries people usually like to argue. They don't want to admit it, but when they're young, they like to argue. And now, some of you Aries are starting to see the idiocracy of it and be like, yeah, this is not serving me. There's no point to this. I'm sitting up here getting all stressed out, raising my stress levels and arguing with these people. But at the same time, what is this actually doing for me where I'm going to enjoy on a long-term level? And the answer is nothing. It looks goofy. And see, the thing is that the Knight of Rods represents you're starting to outgrow this person. Yeah, you outgrew, not starting to, you outgrew this person. And as a result, the Six of Swords and the Strength card represents you're either starting to leave them or you've outgrown them already and you already have left. But either way it goes, you're not with the arguing anymore at all. The Strength represents Leo, so it represents a much more sustainable fire, right? Aries is like a supernova or a big bang. That's what Aries is, the Big Bang. So it's something that creates, that starts. But Aries anger doesn't last long. It's just the hottest. So although Aries anger is the most dangerous, once distance is created, right, it's not sustainable. The strength that Leo represents, or the fire that Leo represents, is sustainable fire, because Leo represents the sun. The sun's been around for a couple of trillion years. You know what I'm saying? No, billion years, excuse me. The earth is older than the sun. But that's, anyway, we're not even going to get into that cosmology. Anyway, so the Seven of Pentacles represents how it is that a lot of you Aries now understand the importance of things that are important to you and valuable. And the Magician and the Ace of Swords represents This person is trying to pull you back into a level where the two of you are going to continue to bicker and argue, and how a lot of you don't really want any of that anymore. And because of that, I just see how a lot of the Aries are like, yeah, I'm not even going to argue. I'm not even going to entertain this. This looks goofy. This looks quite idiotic, and I'm not even going to interact with you. Once you start up with this, I'm either going to create distance because I'm planning to leave anyway. That's what a lot of you Aries are thinking. The Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups now represents how the two of you are not going to see eye to eye anymore, because the Knight of Swords, this person is going to have to learn to grow up. They're going to have to learn to evolve. So the Knight of Cups and the Chariot, the Knight of Cups and the Chariot represents how this is a situation where a lot of you also as well the Nine of Cups and the Chariot also, a lot of you Aries have a lot to look forward to once you let go of this person, because then you won't have to deal with the childish back and forth and going back and forth and the disrespect, right? That's for the thumbnail. So the Knight of Swords now, the Page of Swords now is a new chapter, a new transition in your life. This is lovely. A new chapter, a new transition in your life. Things are going to actually start having to make sense, and specifically relationships. If they don't make sense, I just see how a lot of the Aries are like, then it is what it is. I'm not going to be with them. The Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands represents how this person needs to, there's more of an emphasis on value, overall value, not just financial value, but also values of the heart and value of how people carry themselves. So let's get into it. Let's start clarifying. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, the Moon, Eight of Pentacles. You want people who want to be able to tell you exactly what's going on with them. You want that intimate connection, Aries. You want a connection with people where the two of y'all can sit down at the table, talk to each other. Too many times people are too interested in BS and they get emotional and they start wilding and stuff like this, and they start, acting crazy and going off and all this type of stuff. So a lot of you Aries want to interact with people who, when they have something wrong and y'all are supposed to be a team, you can go to them and ask them and they'll tell you what's going on, right? It's not like some mother with child thing where the baby goo goo gaga, and then like the mother or the father has to figure out, well, okay, since this baby can't talk, what does this baby want? Because this baby is crying type stuff. So, and it's that same concept. That's, like I said, mental illness is the name of the game, because that's how a lot of people are in the dating arena now. That's how people are when it comes to relationships now. This person ain't gonna tell you anything. Sitting here quiet, they doing all this hurtful stuff. They're upset at you. And then you, when you're grown and you're asking yourself, what is wrong with this person? And then this person doesn't want to open up their mouth, say, well, this is what happened. You could even be asking this person, what is wrong with you? Well, what had happened was such, that nothing. All of that, that's lame. And this is something that a lot of you Aries shouldn't be tolerant of. Let's move on to the Ace of Rods. Eight of Wands, Six of Cups, Hermit. Expect this person to try to come back. And this person is going to try to tell you everything that they think you want to hear. Don't fall for it. Because these people, come on now. Come on now. Most people don't really learn their lesson that fast. So what I suggest you do is take the time to really sit back and observe and really start off slow with these people before you even decide that the two of y'all are going to be a monogamous relationship again, or completely leave them in the dust and don't give them a chance at all. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Peace.